Rams are coming off a loss to the 49ers, and it was an ugly loss, 31-14, where if you look at Tampa Bay, they're coming off a close loss, 27-22 to the Baltimore Ravens. In this game, we've got to talk about the quarterbacks. Matthew Stafford, in his career, he's struggled his entire career in Detroit, but now in L.A. is flourishing. On the season, he's still completed 70% of his passes, Coach, but he's got more interceptions than he has touchdowns on the season, 8 interceptions to 7 touchdowns. Aaron Donald's having a decent year, but not a spectacular year on the defensive side of the ball. Bobby Wagner's leading them in tackles. He came over from the Seattle Seahawks. Tom Brady on the other side, if you look at his numbers, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's not spectacular, but he's protecting the football. But the off-season and the off-field issues with Tom Brady right now, I think a lot of the pressure's off now that the divorce information's come out. I think he's going to have a lot of pressure lifted off him. I think Tom Brady's going to have a big bang-up game at home. They're giving 3 points.
Well, when you look at Stafford, it's 70% completion. As you mentioned, 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I didn't look at that. Brady really is having a very good year when you look at him, Mark. 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, 66% complete. And he's doing that without a running game. He's doing it without outstanding receivers, although I will say this, Evans and Good are having a decent year. The Bucs defense is much, much better. The Rams have lost 3 of the last 5. The Bucs have lost 3 in a row and 4 of their last 5. But I think the Bucs defense is pretty good. And they're holding the opponent to 3.0 yards per rush. And when you look at the Rams, they do not have the ability to run the football, Mark. They don't have an established receiver. You can't give an awful lot of stats along the line. I think that when you put it all together, it's there. I think the Bucs are going to rebound. I think the Bucs win this game 24-20, and the Bucs will win their division, although I don't think the Rams have a chance.
I think the Rams still have a chance and they're still alive, but they've got to get their offensive line corrected. They've got to find a running game, and they've got to find a way to get Cooper Kupp and his ankle healthy. I don't think he's going to be healthy enough to play against Tampa, because if he doesn't play in this game, I've got the Buccaneers winning this game at home also, but I got the Buccaneers winning this game. It's not going to be a blowout. I got the Buccaneers 27, the Rams 21.
But when your quarterback is sacked as often as Stafford is, Mark, you don't throw well from a supine position off your back, and that's where he's been most of the time. If they protect Stafford and Cooper Kupp is healthy, then they have a chance on offense. Their defense is not living up to its potential. Hopefully it will this week.